The majestic canyons of Utah stretched toward the sky, bathed in the fiery glow of the rising sun. Silence and solitude. That's what drew Aron Ralston here time and again. It was his personal sanctuary, a place where he could challenge himself and embrace the raw beauty of nature. Solo hiking wasn't just a hobby for Aron. It was a passion, a calling. He was an experienced mountaineer, with countless miles of trails and peaks behind him. That day, he planned just a short adventure, a quick route through Blue John Canyon. Confident and self-assured, he didn't leave a note or tell anyone where he was going. What could go wrong? But fate had a cruel twist in store. As Aron descended into a narrow crevice, the ground gave way beneath him. In a split second, a massive boulder dislodged from the canyon wall and pinned his right arm against the rock. The shock was overwhelming. Pain shot through his body like fire. He struggled to free himself, using every bit of his gear and strength. But the rock remained unmoving, relentless. Hour after hour passed, then a day, then two. He rationed his water, tiny sips, desperately conserving every drop. His meager food supply dwindled. At night, the cold was merciless. By day, the heat was suffocating. He screamed for help until his voice gave out, but the only answer was the wind howling through the canyon. Desperation seeped into his thoughts. He recorded video messages on his camera, leaving goodbye words to his family, apologizing for venturing out alone. He fought to stay sane, replaying memories in his head, moments with loved ones, dreams yet unfulfilled. By the fifth day, his mind was slipping. Dehydration and starvation took their toll. He knew his time was running out. In a moment of desperate clarity, he made a decision that defied comprehension. He would have to cut off his own arm to survive. He fashioned a makeshift tourniquet from his climbing gear, found a break point in the bone, and began the grueling task with a dull pocket knife. The pain was unimaginable, raw, piercing, but his will to live was stronger. Inch by inch, he worked through nerves and muscle. When the final tendon snapped, he collapsed in exhaustion, but he was free. Weak and bleeding, Aron stumbled through the canyon, walking over 10 kilometers before finally encountering rescuers. When they found him, his body was shattered, but his spirit was unbroken. Aron Ralston survived. He didn't just beat the odds, he shattered them. His story became a symbol of human resilience and the unbreakable will to live. Despite the loss, Aron returned to his passion for mountaineering. He became a motivational speaker, sharing his story of survival and determination with the world. He proved that even in the darkest moments, the human spirit can triumph against all odds.